Hey guys, my name is Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things personal finance, mental health, and overall strategies to live your best life. Alright guys, so in this video, I want to give you 5 tips to help you get out of your comfort zone so that we can dream big in 2025. Alright, so let me start with this. I've been seeing this concept, this idea of no one's coming to save you in all these other videos. And I was like, interesting take. You know what? I think I agree. No one is coming to save you. And what that means is if there is something that you desire or that God put on your heart, it is on you to bring it to life. Now, I do believe that there are things in our lives that are given to us. You know, God will give us provision for the vision, but it's still up to us to go out and make it happen. So one thing I think is important is to get rid of our comfort zone. And that's what we're going to talk about today. How do we get out of our comfort zone? Getting out of your comfort zone can be very uncomfortable, obviously, because it's stepping into a new space, a new version of yourself. I am very eligible to talk about this because as of today, I am officially an executive producer and have released a trailer for my first feature film. I am a licensed therapist, a professor, and an author. But I don't know nothing about movies. That was something that just came out of nowhere. Like, it was a vision that God gave me, but I didn't know. But that required me to step out of my comfort zone. And what I'm doing right now is totally uncomfortable for me. So I'm going to share with you 5 tips that I've used and strategies that I've used to get out of my comfort zone so that I can dream big and go further ahead for 2025. All right, number 1, the first step is to identify your comfort zone. How are you going to get out of something or move out of something that you don't even know exists? So take inventory of what you do every day. What are your routines? What's your environment like? What are the activities that you do every single day? Now, it's one thing to, do the same thing over and over and over again, but the reality is nothing's going to change if you keep doing that. So let's say, for example, if you believe that your life purpose is to be a coach, a life coach, and you're supposed to help people by telling your story or helping them get from where you used to be to where they want to be, right, in the future, and their goal, closer to their goals and their purpose. Well, what do you need to do? So let's say, for example, you yourself struggle with anxiety. Then a comfort zone is, I'm not gonna post my new business online. I don't want people to judge me or wonder, if I'm if I have any credibility, if I can actually do this. Or maybe you don't like public speaking, and so you don't turn on the camera, you don't record a video, you don't get on YouTube and actually share your new business or your idea. That's staying in your comfort zone. So you have to identify, what is my comfort zone? What is it that I'm comfortable doing, but that does not quite serve me where I want to go? That's the first step. So identify your comfort zone. I would say put out a journal, find any little book or something that you can write on and say, hey, what does my everyday look like? And once you do that, it'll help you identify, like, hey, this is what my normal looks like, but I need to figure out, how do I get from this to the next step? All right, number 2 is set small but achievable goals. All right, so let's use the same concept idea of being a life coach. So you want to be a life coach. The first step, you need some education, honey. Like, you can't just jump out and do that. Like, some people think they can, but you don't know anything about the life coaching. So the first thing would be to obviously figure out like a credible, accredited coaching program, right? So maybe do some research, or maybe you have a friend or a family member, someone who is a life coach or mentor, and so find out which programs work for them, and then maybe take that certification program. So that's the first step, right? But then let's think about it let's cut it even shorter. How long is that going to take you? And do you have the money to pay for that program? So it may be that you need to actually budget to actually pay for that program, and so maybe you won't start the program for another 3 months, but you can set a goal that over the next 3 months you're going to save up so that you can pay for that program. And let's say you work a full-time job, you also need to find time in your schedule to actually take that course and have time to study. So you want to break those down in achievable small goals so that you can actually work toward it, and you won't sabotage yourself by setting yourself up for something that's not organized and ready to go. So figure out what it is that you want to do and set small achievable goals. So additional to that, sometimes, you know, when we're setting out to get out of our comfort zone, your body, the whole idea of doing what you want to do and what's in your mind, that vision, can be so debilitating and crippling, right? Because it's scary and it's anxiety provoking. And that's why it's important to set those goals like small and achievable, because guess what, when you do that, every time you hit another goal, a little small step, you're getting closer and closer, and it's gonna like feed that energy. It's gonna make you feel like, you know what, I can do this. I did this. I scheduled the appointment to meet with the education program, or I saved $500 out of the $3,500 for the program, or I found more time in my schedule now to actually create and participate in this program. Like every time you do something that takes you closer to that goal, you will, every time you get closer or move closer toward your goal, it's going to give you more motivation to keep going and help you get closer to getting out of that comfort zone. All right, number 3, we've kind of touched on it a little bit, but I want to go a little bit deeper. Number 3 is embrace the discomfort. Listen, anytime you're doing something new, it's going to be so uncomfortable, so anxiety provoking, so scary, because it's requiring a new version of yourself. You're not the same person anymore, and you're becoming someone different. So it's going to be a little scary, but guess what? It's okay. You're going to survive. Guess what? You're not the same person you were 5 years ago, right? So you know that it's possible to become a new version of yourself, to become a better version of yourself, because you did it. You're now a person that you weren't 5 years ago, and you're surviving. You're okay, right? Exactly. So embrace that discomfort. Lean into it. Say, you know what? This is scary for me, but I'm going to show up anyway. This is very uncomfortable for me, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is very, it's putting me out there, and people might judge me, but I'm going to do it anyway, because guess what? This might be bigger than me. And that's what I did personally in terms of becoming a filmmaker. I've never been to anybody's film school. No, I've taken some mentorship classes and some screenwriting classes and things like that. But there are times where I felt imposter syndrome. Like, do I even know what I'm doing? No, I did not know what I'm doing. But, you know, do it anyway, because it is bigger than you. Your story, your life coaching experience, your business, your book, your movie, your education, whatever it is that God has called you to do, that's requiring you to step out of your comfort zone, it's bigger than you. There are lives attached to you following through on that vision. So embrace that discomfort. There are so many relaxation techniques that you can do to help you relax and get past that anxiety, or to manage it. So deep breathing, you need to practice positive affirmations like, I am capable, I am worthy, I am deserving, right? There's something amazing about me. I belong here in this room, right? So use positive affirmations. Of course, deep breathing helps and does wonders. That is one of my favorites. I mean, listening to music, dancing, whatever you need to do to help you kind of relax and get out of that discomfort, or manage that discomfort. But it's possible. But the thing is, you want to embrace that discomfort and do it anyway. Number 4 is you want to create a support system. It is so scary when you're doing something for the first time, but the reality is everything has been done before at some point and in some way. Like, trust me, somebody's already made a movie, someone's already written a book, someone's already became a life coach, someone's already gone to school, someone's already started a business. There's someone who's already done what you've done, maybe not to the same extent or the exact same thing, because there's something unique about what you're doing. However, someone's done it before, and guess what we call those people typically? Mentors. So that's what you want to do. Find you a great mentor in the field that you're entering. That person can save you time and money, trust me. Because guess what? They've already done it. They've already failed. They've already succeeded in certain areas. So if you go to them, they can help you get closer to your goal and whatever God has called you to do. And you don't have to do it alone. They can support you on the journey. They can tell you like, hey, you know, I did that and it took me longer because of that. But guess what? Now that I know better, let me show you how to do it this way, because this is going to get you there faster. and less expensive. So embrace and create a support system. Get you some mentors that have already been there, and allow people to celebrate you, allow people to help you. Sometimes people struggle with allowing people to help them. That was me for a long time, I'm not even gonna lie. But I appreciate any help. Like, if you know you're smarter than me, baby, help me, please. You know what I mean? Because guess what? You save me time and energy, and I will just celebrate you and I practice gratitude. I'm grateful for anyone who can help me get closer to my goals, because I know that everything I do is bigger than me, and if I can make an impact on someone's life, then, and I need your help, then please come on, help me. So embrace that. Create you a good support system. There's YouTubers who are always, you know, sharing information. There are like professors. There are paid mentors who will literally sell you a course or webinar. There's like constantly free information. There's paid information. Whatever works for you and whatever you need. But be willing to seek out a mentor and embrace creating a support system. All right, step 5, final step: reflect and adjust. Now, once you've stepped out of your comfort zone, because I'm claiming that, I'm speaking that for you. We have done that. Like me, I just released the trailer for my new movie, my first movie, and it felt it was a lot. But now that I've stepped out and it's out there and it's, you know, it's moving forward, I've had to take a moment to reflect. And that's kind of what I'm doing in this video. Like, hey, I stepped out of my comfort zone and I did something that was different. How do I feel? How does this feel for me? You know, what am I learning? You know, what can I share? Like, so take a moment to reflect and adjust. Is there something I should have done differently? You know, are there people that I still need? Are there things that I need along this journey? Because maybe you learn, like, you know what, this is not an area of expertise for me, and I need some support here. So take time to reflect. And again, just believe that what you're doing is going to be impactful, and it's going to make a difference in someone's lives, not just your own, but other people's as well. So embrace the comfort zone, embrace the discomfort. Guess what? 2025 is around the corner, and y'all know how fast these months are flying by. So step out. Let's do something different. What is God calling you to do in this season? What is he calling you to do? Whatever he's calling you to do, be willing to submit to that. Step out of your comfort zone, because guess what? No one's coming to save you. No, you were created in this world for a reason, for a purpose, and you're supposed to be on your job. Get on your job and do what you're supposed to be doing. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I will catch you next time. If you like this video, take a moment to like this video. Comment me below, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about it, questions, comments, whatever. And also subscribe to this channel for more videos. I will see you guys next time, and thank you for joining me. Bye.